Today we will learn how to construct a triangle when the lengths of two sides and the measure of the angle between them are known. Rahul has to construct a triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, we are given that the length of the side AB is 2.7 cm, the length of side BC is 4.7 cm and the angle B measures 65 degree. Rahul knows how to construct a triangle based on the SSS criterion. Under the SSS criterion, the length of all three sides of a triangle must be known in order to construct a triangle. Here, Rahul knows the length of sides AB and BC of triangle ABC, but he doesn't know the length of side CA. As a result, Rahul failed to construct a triangle ABC. So tell me, could Rahul construct a triangle ABC using the information provided? Let's see. In the chapter Congruence of Triangles, we learned that two sides and the angle included between them of a triangle are equal to two corresponding sides and the angle included between them of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. This rule of congruence of triangles is called the SAS congruence criterion. This rule also informs us that if two sides and the angle included between them are given, then we can construct a unique triangle. Let's construct triangle ABC based on SAS criterion. Step 1. First, we draw a rough diagram with the given measures. This helps us to determine the procedure in construction. In this way, we will be able to construct the triangle easily. Step 2. Next, draw a line segment BC of length 4.7 cm. Step 3. Here we have sides BC and AB and the angle B measuring 65 degree included between them. With B as the center, draw an angle of 65 degree with the help of a protractor. Draw a ray at point B. We will label the ray BD. The ray BD makes an angle of 65 degree with the line segment BC. The point A must be somewhere on this ray of the angle and we have to determine the exact location of point A on ray BD. Step 4. The length of AB has been given as 2.7 cm. Thus, point B is at a distance of 2.7 cm from point A. With B as the center, draw an arc on ray BD of radius 2.7 cm. The arc cuts ray BD at a point. This point of intersection is the vertex A of triangle ABC. Step 5. Join points C and A to get the third side of the triangle ABC, that is CA. Thus, we obtained triangle ABC using the SAS congruence criterion. Today we learned how to construct a triangle when the lengths of two sides and the measure of the angle between them are known. In the next video, we will see some examples related to it. Today we will see some examples related to the construction of a triangle when the lengths of two sides and the measure of the angle between them are given. In triangle BCE, we have BC is equal to 3.8 cm, CE is equal to 6.2 cm and angle BCE is equal to 55 degrees. Construct triangle BCE. Here, we have to construct triangle BCE. We are given the length of two sides of triangle BCE and one angle. CE is equal to 6.2 cm. Angle BCE is equal to 55 degree. BC is equal to 3.8 cm. Since we know the length of two sides of the triangle and the measure of the angle included between them, angle C, we can construct triangle BCE using the SAS criterion. Step 1. First, we draw a rough diagram with the given measures. This helps us to determine the procedure in construction. Step 2. Next, draw a line segment CE of length 6.2 cm. Step 3. Using a protractor, construct an angle of 55 degree at point C. In other words, we will draw a ray CA at point C which makes an angle of 55 degree with the line segment CE. The point B must be somewhere on this ray of the angle CA. Step 4. The length of BC has been given as 3.8 cm. Therefore, point B is at a distance of 3.8 cm from point C. We will open the compass with the required radius of 3.8 cm. With C as center, draw an arc of radius 3.8 cm. It cuts the line segment CA at a point B. This point of intersection is also the vertex B of the triangle. Step 5. Now we will join vertex B and vertex E and form EB. Thus, we obtained triangle BCE, where BC is equal to 3.8 cm, CE is equal to 6.2 cm, and angle BCE is equal to 55 degree. In the next example, in triangle ZYX, we have ZY is equal to 4.7 cm, YX is equal to 4.7 cm, and angle Y is equal to 35 degree. Based on the data provided, find out what type of triangle is triangle ZYX. Construct triangle ZYX. Here, we have to find the type of triangle ZYX and construct triangle ZYX. In triangle ZYX, ZY is equal to 4.7 cm, YX is equal to 4.7 cm, and angle Y is equal to 35 degrees. Here, we know that ZY is equal to YX, but we do not know the length of the third side. We can say that triangle ZYX can be an isosceles triangle or an equilateral triangle. Can you tell us how can we find out which of the two types of triangle is triangle ZYX? Think for a while. Absolutely right. Here, angle Y is equal to 35 degree. You will remember that all the angles of an equilateral triangle are 60 degree. Since the measure of angle Y is not 60 degree, we can say that triangle ZYX cannot be an equilateral triangle, which means it is definitely an isosceles triangle. Thus, by properly understanding the information provided, you can answer any question correctly. Now let's construct triangle ZYX. Step 1. First, with the help of a ruler, draw a line segment YX of length 4.7 cm. Step 2. With the help of a protractor, draw an angle of 35 degree at point Y with line YX. In other words, we will draw a ray YV at point Y which makes an angle of 35 degree with the line YX. The point Z must be somewhere on this ray of the angle YV. Step 3. The distance of ZY has been given as 4.7 cm. Thus, point Y is at a distance of 4.7 cm from point Z. With Y as center, draw an arc of radius 4.7 cm. It cuts ray YV at point Z. Step 4. Next we will join points Z and X and draw the third side ZX, which completes the construction of the triangle. Thus, we have obtained triangle ZYX, where ZY is equal to 4.7 cm, yx is equal to 4.7 centimeter and angle y is equal to 35 degrees. Today we saw some examples related to construction of a triangle when the lengths of two sides and the measure of the angle between them are given. In the next video, we will see some more examples related to this. Today we will see some examples related to the construction of a triangle when the lengths of two sides and the measure of the angle between them are given. The length of one side other than the hypotenuse of a right-angled isosceles triangle is 5.2 cm. Construct a right-angled isosceles triangle. Here, we are given the length of just one side to construct a triangle. Is that enough? Think for a while. Let me explain. Here, we are given the length of one side, but we are also provided with some important information, like we have to construct a right-angled isosceles triangle. From right angle, we infer that the triangle has a right angle, that is, an angle of 90 degrees. And from isosceles, we infer that in this triangle, two sides other than the hypotenuse are equal. In short, we have to construct a triangle LMN where MN is equal to ML is equal to 5.2 centimeter and angle M is equal to 90 degrees. Here we can construct triangle LMN using the SAS criterion. Now let's construct triangle LMN. Step 1. First, with the help of a ruler, draw a line segment MN of length 5.2 cm. Step 2. As we know, angle M measures 90 degrees. We will draw the ray MO. The ray MO forms an angle of 90 degrees with the line segment MN. Step 3. We know the length of the other side, which measures 5.2 cm. Therefore, we will open the compass for the required radius of 5.2 cm. With M as a center and a radius of 5.2 cm, we will draw an arc. It intersects the ray MO at a point L. ML is the second side of triangle LMN. Step 4. Now, we have two sides of the triangle. Next, we will join point L and N and form the third side of the triangle LMN, which is the hypotenuse LN. Thus, we have obtained a right-angled isosceles triangle LMN where MN is equal to ML is equal to 5.2 cm and angle M is equal to 90 degrees. So today we saw some examples related to the construction of a triangle when the lengths of two sides and the measure of the angle between them are given.